Well, hello. If we are indeed live tonight, I'll be playing one of my favorite MMOs of all time, Lord of the Rings Online. Uh, Probably the longest time I've ever taken to level up in anything. I've had this account since 2008. I played from the very first expansion, but I never got anywhere with it. It's for whatever reason this game for me takes forever to level. I've played WoW for since the vanilla as well. ESO a bit. I mean, I've bounced from a lot of different MMOs, but this one has really captivated me for reasons I do find hard to articulate. It's like it's a customization of, I guess, like your professions. Like there's a bunch of different profession classes, and there's three professions in each like class of profession. And I used to be a weaponsmith in another life, and then I wanted to keep that, but also wanted to farm pipeweed. So what do? I swapped my class, and it kept all my weaponsmithing skills, which was sick. And then I got scholar, which is like some buffs, type of like scroll class or profession, I should say. And what was the other one? Pipeweed, of course, farming. This is that character, Grimith, 46 Dwarf Champion. A handsome lad, if I do say so myself. The newest expansion, bringing stout axes in the game, was pretty sick. I just realized sounds coming out of my speakers, friends. So I'm going to have to fix that ASAP. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Da-da. There hasn't been a flawless one yet. Oh my god. Weed. Okay. It's set to the proper spot. Must be through here. Oh my god. They have their own fucking... There we go. Sweet. Alright. Testing, testing. Wicked. Do I have any game audio whatsoever? Oh my god. Let's just log in and see if we can get it back. Well, I'm sorry about all this, folks. We're getting it figured out. Right. In the Shire, where I was last. Farming pipeweed, no doubt. Hopefully some of them sold on the auction house. I put up a ton. A lot of really cool ones. And I didn't sell any. Still, because I don't have that little notification that says I sold stuff. So I don't know what's going on, Gladden, and why you don't like my pipeweed. Perhaps I need to pay $1,000 to transfer to Landreval to get my pipeweed sold. I heard they smoke. I heard they smoke for sure. Alright, we should have music. Am I correct in saying that? Oh my god, I'm such a noob. Such a noob. There we go. Sorry, folks, my Lanta. Now we have music. Ah, 95% of the reason I play this game. The music. And the pipeweed. And this class, the champion, which happens to be my favorite damn thing. Just because it's simple and I don't know, it's just a melee class without having to worry about armor, basically. Heavy armor, big fucking axe, and my dwarf. What more do you want? So considering I sold none of my pipeweed, and my bags are filled with pipeweed, perhaps I shall throw them in my bank real quick, and then go figure out what story mission we're gonna do, or how we're gonna progress through here. But perhaps we'll see if anyone's playing music in Bree. This game is notoriously old. It is notoriously janky. It is a product of its time. There's no doubt about that. But it has so much character to me, and so much soul, that I can't get over it, even after all these years. And I've only made it to 46, so that's how off and on I've played. Oh, I don't have a musical instrument. Anybody familiar with Lotro right now is just being like, oh my god, dude, are you serious? We know all this. This isn't for you. So sick. And you can press shift and go through 1 through 9. And you got another octave. Anyway. Sick. There's little shit like that that absolutely endears this game deeply to me, if that's the proper way to say it. We are going... I'd like to go to a bank. I just don't know my way around the Shire and Michael delving that much. Like at all. And I'm getting some screen tearing, so I'm gonna bump her down a little bit. Bump her down a little bit. There we go. Also using something called Reshade, which is the sickest thing. It's like I guess a side-by-side slash embedded application. I know I'm making up words here, but it basically gives you like a color correction for anybody who knows video editing, or like a filter over your shit to make it more beautiful. It's called Reshade. You can download it. It's pretty easy to install. I screwed it up once, but I got it working. I found it hard to find my Lotro folder because I had that many different ones for some reason. I don't know if it's Steam, but I press home and it brings me up all these plugins I downloaded when I downloaded the program itself. And I have 4 on there, and that's it. And look at the difference. Like how washed out everything looks without color. I also bumped down the graphics quite a bit, just for performance-wise, but let's throw those freaking colors back and just see the difference. I wish you could see the sky. There we go. So I do this because it blooms nice. I do this because the edges are gnarly. I do this because the edges are not gnarly enough. And then I do HDR to crush the blacks, bring out the color. Like, that HDR does everything for me, essentially. There are more gnarly HDRs you can use on here, but my god, are they ever gnarly. Like, blooming HDR? I mean, Christ almighty, look at that. I don't know if that even looks good to you folks or not, but it looks really washed out and, like, color burnt. Magic HDR, same thing. It looks like an Instagram filter. Normal HDR. That's the bomb. So yeah, obviously nothing new to most folks playing Lotro, but I just think it's important to highlight, and I think about it every time I log in because it's so gorgeous up here. You know what? Let's just go to Bree, where I know where everything is. I'm a poser. I just come here to farm. And, I just don't know my way around Michael Delvin. I mean, I can't even find the confidence to get back. There we go. Oh, my horse's legs. Look. Right, horsey, horsey, horsey. You're up north, aren't you? No. A la west. West. Good old Shire. Those clouds look great though, huh? That's crazy. The music stopped as soon as I snapped over and looked. So I play on Gladden. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. I've been here since day one of myself, or day one of me playing. It's fucking pretty populated. Like, I can't say how it's... every time I've played, and there've been ridiculous times I've played, it's been acceptable. Like, acceptably populated. Westbury, yeah. Like, I've seen a lot less people in off times in some classic WoW servers, so... You know, it's, I know a lot of people are hesitant about starting a new MMO if they feel like, well, A, they missed the boat on some sort of popularity wave, or, you know, or B, I don't know, like, if it's just like, if there's not 3,000 people right next to you, then it's not as fun, and I have a bit of that in me as well. It's like this weird little, I don't even know what to call it, like, it's a hang-up, really, because how little do I actually need other people when I'm going through this game? Very little so far. In fact, I haven't been in a kin in a long time. Not to say I won't be in one, because I'd love to. It's just, when I get in here, man, it's straight to questing, it's straight to, like, just enjoying the content. In fact, just because I say that, I really want to go to one of my favorite zones and do that instead. My bags they can wait. Because, like, you know, I'm never gonna be cutting edge raider. I don't care for that type of stuff. I don't have time for that type of shit. It's a lot of work, especially in this game. It seems like it. Like, I'm talking out my ass here. I don't actually know, but I spent... What's my plate on this guy? 1 week, 2 days, 6 hours, level 46. Now that is for sure like at least 12 hours of not knowing what to do back in 2008.
What can I do for you?
Or 7. I think it was 7 when I made this account. I don't quite remember. I have how many things do I have on my ring? That'll tell us. Oh, jeez. 11. So yeah, maybe it was 11? I think that must be wrong. It doesn't matter. Long ass time. Didn't get very far. And I'm gonna go do some content I like in Full Rochelle, which I can't get to because I'm not stoked enough. They're not stoked enough on me. So what's the how do I get to Full Rochelle? Up through North Downs. No, that's Angmar. Evendom. Need to go to Evendom. Osfer Road and walk up. Sounds good. Osfer Road and walk up. Boom. I really like this zone for whatever reason. I couldn't tell you why. I really dig the zone, but I really dig it. It's like this big snowy landscape with like, for lack of a better word, like primitive-esque hunter-gatherers, and what it reminds me of, I guess it reminds me of like Siberia, or like what I would project to be Siberia. Can you take me?
How can I be of service?
Ooh, I can go to Dakota. Sure, every step closer. But Yeah, it reminds me of a like an old Slavic type of, I don't even know, tundra dwelling people. And they're really like suspicious of outsiders, and all their quests are kind of like confrontational. I don't know, for whatever reason, I think it's super endearing. Maybe it's like being a Newfoundlander and just like being salty and weathered when people show up and they're like, oh, it's so beautiful. It's like, you don't have to be here when it's not. You know, which is fine. It's not an us and them thing. It's just one of those things. I love this zone so much. It looks great right now too. It's really scary in the night. Like, I can't see shit. It's nice right now. Trying to get a comfortable glasses pressure going. I might just ditch them. I'm sure the glare is crazy now anyway. We're ditching them. We're going naked. Feels so much better. Alright, friends. Let's smoke some pipeweed here now and check out what we have in terms of quests here. Where's my dragon's breath? There we go. You know, so we got to smoke some dragon's breath. Yeah. Let's see it. The man Grimmeth. Spend my whole life and never get there. Sick. Right. What do we got? Wildwood, Fur Shell. Daily Defense, Silent Feet, Guardian Traps. Do not kill any snow mantle cows. Look at all these. Holy fuck, dude. It sucked. I wanted to like read quest text as I got them, but I already have these. But we'll just pretend we can picture who gave them to me. The Aurochs herds are to the north, to the south, and to the southwest of Yanasugiri. This is hilarious. Tolkien didn't expect anyone in 2020 to have to read these names, or an old uncultured swine like myself. Nico instructed you to find and disable some of the guardians traps, guardians to me now, to protect the Aurochs herds. Why am I such a bad reader? For someone who like half writes for a living, it's crazy how badly I can read. Nico, the master of the hunt, doubts you have the ability to move silently, well, and not scare off game. Baruch Kazad! Let alone hunt well. Let's show him. Let's go fuck up those traps and not kill any of the snowmantle cows. Where would you like us to do that to, sir? Not feet. And I guess we should stop tracking what we're not doing right now. It's kind of annoying how they make you do that. I think it would just like auto replace the last one you did, but anyway, I'm asking a lot from this beautiful ball of jank that we call Lotro. Did we find out where to go, Clavius? No, we did not. Silent Feet. Oh, fuck. We gotta go all the way up there. So, I think I have to take a horse. I don't like taking slow horses.
I am pleased to be made known to you.
But we kind of have to. We don't really have to. It's just really annoying going up through this crag. You'll see. Because, we'll see. But it's a lot of, I think it was a lot of guardians or a lot of like twigs or something, or it's basically everything that you could possibly aggro, you were gonna aggro. This guy's so cool. Look at that. Ice sled, kicking it himself like a scooter. Represent. It's a hard left for the music. God love him. But yeah, this Lotro music is so good. It's and it's funny that it's only coming to me now after, you know, on and off playing this game for so long. It's because I was playing Final Fantasy 14 recently, through no fault of my own, and the music is insanely good, like insanely good. It maybe I have a proclivity for that type of stuff because I played a lot of Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8 as a kid, and I've heard some of those battle scenes and other streamers' stuff, or like battle themes, I should say. And yeah, dude, it's just so good. I didn't know music even mattered that much, and because Warcraft, there was good music. Like, what's his name? Oh, I got his album there, that Wrath of the Lich King Collector's Edition. Oh, it's so good, dude. Russell Brower. His shit is, I thought, was as good as you could possibly get. You know, as a 17-year-old kid, I was like, this is epic composition. You know. But then there's video games that blow it out of the water and just, I don't know. I think the Shire probably has some of the best music of any game ever. And it's just a flute and some ambience and some wind in the leaves, you know? What more do you need for immersion? And also, I always find it funny because there's a hard divide of people who like die for immersion in MMOs and like, you know, like to play out those RPG elements, the more gentle ones, and then there's other folks who just want to like get serious with the rating, get serious with the min-maxing, and like that is such a cool fucking thing to get into as well, but it's just like it turns into a different thing, you know? A very different thing. I don't know, I couldn't imagine bringing in min-maxing into my D&D game, or like my players doing it themselves, and I guess that's a cool filter I like to see a lot of my video games through, is the role-playing aspect, at least for me. So it's one of those things. Lotro has that in spades. Fancy has it, and whatever, Pocket Aces. Final Fantasy's insane for music. I don't know if I'm doing it right, though. It's that 2.5 second global cooldown is kind of weird, but anyway. I always find myself coming back here just to smash some buttons and just hit stuff with my axe. It has a certain come back to itness. Now you can see why I didn't really want to walk this. It takes forever on a horse, let alone. And the only thing stopping me... Oh, here's where it gets stupid. These guys, the Guardians. The only thing stopping me from having the swift travel is rep. Like, there's so many ways this game keeps you back. Like, I don't know if it's just a way to prolong the game or like give you the sense of scale, or if it's just old design that the boss never wants to touch again, which is super likely because from what I've read, little that I've read, the boss don't really want to be touching it because they don't. Half of them didn't create it to begin with, and they're afraid about like character models. Where I'm getting this is from the dwarves having such a slow animation for champions, and the min-maxing folks not being into it so much because, you know, you're losing 10% DPS maybe. I don't know. There's a bunch of theories going around. You know what people are like, right? So, you know, they were getting on about the bots are not going to fix that. They're going to leave that for sure because, I mean, the game is a million years old. There's a ton of money going into the Amazon TV series for Lord of the Rings, so they're trying to like maybe get some money thrown at it and get it back to its, you know, former glory, which would be so awesome. Like, and you know what? It's great as it is right now, to be honest. It doesn't even need an influx, but it wouldn't be, you know, it'd be encouraged for sure. Regardless, I guess my point is escaping me. Pipeweed. Alright, who's this? Esco. What up, Esco? Let me get my UI back, brother. You know what? It's a turn in. I don't want to turn it in, because I'm on this quest right now, and I want to see it through. Silent Feet. I gotta go. Take out those traps and do not kill any cows. It's just gonna be tough if those cows happen to be counted towards any deeds. That would be kind of sick for me not to kill them. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of twisted if I just let them be. Because Lotro points is everything, darling. I'm sorry. You know, if it's having to do this quest over and over again for 5 or 10 Lotro points, baby, sign me up. I will never grind for Lotro points. I can't do it. I'm too haggard and old, and can you imagine all the hours that has to be put in? And I didn't even get in on that free quest pack over the summer. That was crazy. I was traveling in my van and living with my dog and not gaming. I missed out on all that free stuff. It sucks. I always hear about how everyone got a ton of it, and it's permanent. Like, once you have it, you have it. Are they aggressive? Does anyone know? I feel like they might be. I can't remember how you tell. I think it's the red. I think they are aggressive. I don't see any traps yet. Oh, we're not even close to there. That might be why. Moose. I love seeing moose in a video game. Honestly, that was underappreciated because I only just kind of got here last week, and I couldn't get over the fact I was like, I had not seen a legit scale moose in an MMO, because like WoW has a certain type of high mountain. You know, that's WoW. You're not gonna have a scale anything. Everything looks kind of funny and cartoony. That's, you know, how they get away with it all. It's perfect, really, for what it is. But like, you know, these panthers, whatever the hell they are, the Caplicatas aren't sick looking, but these moose are like kind of sick looking. Like, they legit look like that. Not like, you know what I mean, folks. You know, they didn't have to do anything with it to make it scary. They are these scary swamp donkeys. You're fucking right, dude. Welcome. But yeah, are they ever swamp donkeys, man? They're dangerous as shit. Dangerous as shit. In the rut, trying to fuck. They end up just sticking their pouring through your torso, sticking you up a tree. Les Stroud has a crazy story about that, dude. Les Stroud is the fucking man. He survived weird tiger stakeout attacks, but he tells the story the closest time he's ever come to death was a 1-to-1. That was kind of loud. 1-to-1 with a bull moose, man, in Ontario, and it like fucking he was just zigzagging through the trees trying to be more agile than it, and ended up in a tree, and then it was fucking trying to get at the tree. I'll butcher it because it's been years since I heard it, but oh my Lanta. What a savage, dude. Les Stroud is the man. Real Canadian hero as far as I'm concerned. Except for that Sasquatch shit he was doing with Discovery or whoever the fuck thought that was a good idea. But, you know, we all need money. You know, I gotta show up in freestyle poetry in markets. Not all of it is stuff I would write. Most of it is not stuff I would write alone in my room. But that's it. Take our talents where they belong. Alright, it's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh. Right, I was thinking there was a boss guy I had to kill too, but I had to not kill these things and destroy these traps. So these are what we're killing them, hey? Listen, if you boys gets killed by that, you deserves it. It's nothing but bamboo and twigs, my son. I guess it's rocks. I guess that's what weights him down. Alright, but still, you're pretty stupid for getting killed by that. 100%. Face target. Face. Oh, once again, the Lotro jank is back. There we go. Say it in the most loving way possible. Like, how can you look at this animation? Actually, that one's pretty sick. That one's cool. But, you know, that's dated. that ain't today's technology right there. But then, they also have really sick animations when you get knocked off your horse. You hit the ground and you roll. So, there's cool shit too. I love this game. I love taking the piss out of this game. Name is Grimmeth Northbourne Ever On and On, which is the sickest title I've seen, and I think I may have gotten it from because I know I got it from the 11th anniversary for my account being that old. It's like a little consolation prize for not knowing when to give up. Alright, that's it. I didn't kill it. No, I need 2 more traps. Bro! This one is not interactable for some reason. Yeah, there's that one. It's nighttime, which is already rotten. Oh, I bet they're in another area, aren't they? See? How could I see that white? Some YouTuber told me to put white as the circle. Look what happened. Always find someone to blame for your problems. This place, you can't see shit in Pharaoh Shell at night. Oh, you can see that. I'm avoiding that. Actually, I kind of want to fight that. Those things are sick. Think I can poke some over here with my bow? Oh, wow. I just like froze in place. Why are none of my keys working? I think I'm getting... That's weird. Oh, it's because... because I have my fucking flute equipped instead of my bow. So I was playing music earlier. Dude! This thing kicks your ass. I'm also really bad at this game. Wow. That's not even the right key. What's the button I wanted to press? Too heroic. Fight on, okay. That's my deal. Baruch Kazad! Yeah, that was bad. Oh my god, I almost got taken out by that thing. Alright, anything? Oh yeah, I gotta go down here. Maybe I should get into it. Some more forgetfulness. What do we got here? Okay, another thing I love about Lotro, so we're just giving out Lotro points here, personal Lotro points, is their loot system for when you're full, or not even when you're full. I have it set so that it just is this way. You don't have to click on every fucking monster to loot it. It just goes into this, like, imaginary pending loot bag, 50 slots, and it'll stay there for an hour. And after you're all said and done, when you're all done, whatever the fuck you're at, you can pick what you want and destroy the rest. You know, there's a lot of useless random loot in Lotro that, like, you know, this stuff you turn in, but you can only turn in a certain amount per day. So the rest of it gotta go. It gotta get sold. Or, if it's just recipes that you'll never use and you don't think are worth anything, which at this level they're definitely not, yeah, it just keeps it in there. It's so much fucking better. And I actually have an inventory plugin that doesn't seem to be working right now. Or I actually turned it off, so that's kind of stupid of me, but helps a lot too for organization. Anyway, I think that's just sick. Or grab them, because why not? I think that's a sick way to go about loot. If you're gonna have to do it, that's a good way to do it. Alright. Nice northern lights, what a view. This is also another reason why I cannot fucking get anywhere in this game. It's like, I do this shit all the time. Just hang out, give me an F12, put that in the old Steam screenshot. Oh, bear's looking at me, whoops. Yeah, man, like, come on. Look at this. Look at this. Love it, man. I just love the Lord of the Rings world, to be honest. And the more and more I'm getting into it, getting on into these lore videos on YouTube, which are crazy. It's insane how much was not published, but was written by Tolkien. Oh my god, they're elites. They're gonna fucking kill me one shot. He wrote so much shit that just like didn't quite make the cut and then he died, you know, like, or had plans for it and he was going somewhere. And it's so fucking nuts to see how far ahead and behind he planned with his stories. It's super admirable. Just watching a video is basically talk about the differences between hard world building and soft world building, with the example being Tolkien is very much hard world building, you know, and then using the example of Studio Ghibli or whatever, the Miyazaki, and his films like Spirited Away and stuff, and how it's soft world building. Like, they give you little pieces and you have to fill in the rest. They don't have any reasons to be forest spirits. Like, they don't have any fucking, you don't know their family name. But as Tolkien, you know, he goes down the obsessive route where, you know, you can read it like actual history, and I love that too. I love that because it's an infinite amount of knowledge you can acquire. It's out there to acquire, but I also like that soft world building too, because I mean, mystery to me is that's where the juice is. Don't tell everyone everything, like, ever. Don't ever. It's a hard lesson to learn, but it's preferable in my opinion. But I'm glad there's a place for both of them. Now, let me throw on my bow instead of trying to hit this dude with my flute, because that wasn't working. Come on, I have to redeem myself for that last encounter I got in. Boom, boom. Alright, big crit, big crit. 1645, baby! Wasn't bad. Guardian Claw. Oh! Oh, it's rep. Yes, I will take that for rep. That's also rep. I should start taking this because I'm going to use them in the future. Alright. See what I mean? Now, I just completely contradicted myself because I immediately went to that fucking loot window just to see what was there instead of just doing my thing and checking in on it later. Hilarious. Fuck yeah. What were you doing so close to camp anyway, buddy? You should have been shot ages ago. Nico, I killed none of your Arcana, fucking whatever they're called, bro.
It is no longer safe to travel.
You destroyed the traps and the herds and not scattered to the four winds? You're fucking kidding. Well, I did not think a civilian like you would be able to do it. Perhaps you could be of some use to me after all, seeing as my other hunters are all occupied. What are they doing, boy? Lazoth is just chilling there. Why is there having a little scoff? Oh, Lazoth, Alti, Lazoth. How many Lazoths are here, bro? That's hilarious.
There are too few of us in these days.
As I said, my other hunters are currently occupied with those attacks. Alright, man. And one lies wounded in Plenty Pildo. Not that I am ever actually given enough hunters to get everything done in any case. Anyway, looks like another harsh winter. It's my job to make sure it does not wind up being unbearably thin. Alright, you can help with that. Want you to hunt Survi Hirvi. They roam all over Itama, so you ought not to have any trouble finding them. Use their antlers for building, decoration, fires. Yes, bone and antler will burn if you force air the right way. What? Okay. And it's not like there are so many trees around here that we can burn them freely. Good point. The meat, when frozen or salted or smoked or cured, can last for a season or more. This is all great tips. This is Nico. I'm glad to talk to you, man. Bring me many antlers and cuts of meat, and we will find a use for them. No doubt, man. I got you. No doubt. Oh, wow. That's a long swath of land there. Thin winter. So that's his quest. A sword shivered. Let's see what that one's all about. Guardian roamed the north and west. Replace his broken sword with one stolen from the other Guardian. You return. Okay, and I get a horn. Just a usable item, I guess. Well, whatever. I can use the XP, and it's always fun just to see what the hell's going on. So, I have to kill a bunch of Guardians until he drops a sword, I guess. Easy. No sweat, dude. I can kill those things all day. I want one of those ice sleds. That's what I want. Those ice sleds would be sick. Maybe you can get them, because I actually don't know a ton about this game. For someone who's been on and off tinkering with it, it's been such a solo and experimental existence. This is probably a good idea, because then I can at least get the stable master up there. Because I don't think I've come up this way before. Huh. Hello, Guardian Hunter. Now, if I was a dumber man, I'd shoot my bow at him right off the bat. But I do that all day, and I know they only shoot back, and they will not run to me. So, Baruch Kazad. Here we go. He's got javelins. This guy don't fuck around. Always yelling at me. Huh. I wonder if it'll just auto-loot it. Or I'll have to keep looking for it. That's the only dude? Probably exiled from the family. Exiled por la familia. Alright. It's a long swath of land to be looking for a sword. It's always that way too. It's always like, oh, I'm so humiliated. Fucking, they got my sword, but I ran away. Can you please go get it back for my honor? Or like, my wife won't fuck me. Could you please get my sword back? There's so many quests so far that, you know, in every fantasy game ever, actually. It's exactly how it goes. It's like, man, she can't even look at me anymore. You have to get me that sword back. Her father gave it to me. Sorry, bro. Time to man up, I guess. Or just pay me. Glemus could use the coin for growing more pipeweed. And not selling it. Come on, Gladden? Like, if anyone on Gladden watches this VOD or just happens upon this stream, you fuckers gotta buy some pipeweed. I know you used to be hanging out every now and then in Bree Fountain, staring at each other, not RPing or anything, just hanging out on top of the fountain, smoking pipeweed. So, why smoke the shitty stuff when you can smoke my stuff, which shoots out dragons and does cool animations? And I know you know about it. I know you probably have an alt that can make it too. It's not the point. Not the point. Point is, I'm growing it for you with love. Because pipeweed to me is more than fucking hunters again. See? They're. I honestly needed something to interrupt that pipeweed rant because that wasn't going anywhere. So these bears and guardians just kind of kick it, huh? Like they don't seem to really bother each other. They're just cool. They're definitely like humanoid, hey? Yeah, they're just like big dudes in wolf skin. What odds? Maybe they got the trick. It's probably what it is. Walking out with their fucking wolf hoods up. Being like, yo, for sure they're a wolf. These guys are saying it like they. No, man. Those wolves are just really agile. They can go on 2 feet. Promise you, bro. Look at his ears. I'm not getting involved with that. 3 bears and a guardian. Take this guy. Boom. This class is so much fun. Oh, see? They are homies, man. I'm telling you. Oh, I got hit by that because I wasn't paying attention. It's all good. We're not in trouble. Audio's still a little loud from Travis's old ears here. Baduk Kazad. There we go. Much better. Much better. Cool. Did I get it? No. Did I get it? Rep gear, exceptional hide, rep, swords, skin, potion, metalsmith, not a metalsmith, and these guys don't really sell. From a guardian, so I definitely have to kill. It's probably just a really shitty drop rate, or this ring happens to be exactly where they want me to go. 3 sheets to the wind? No, our sword shivered. What is 3 sheets to the wind? Because that's right there. It sounds fun. Let's be honest. Bergerith told you that the second of her anthem sheets might have been grabbed by a curious Pico during a performance. You'll have to hunt down the Pico that stole it. Many Pico may be found in a small cave due east of Ziggelgund. After becoming separated from the rest of her fellowship by a storm, Bergerith was pursued through the wilderness by a variety of hostile beasts. During the course of her flight, she lost some of her most prized sheets of music, and despairs of ever finding them again. Wow, that's tough. This is not a world where you can just, like, put it on your fucking notes app, or, like, a voice memo and shit. If you don't have it memorized, it's gone, which is a good fucking lesson to memorize your music, missus, if you're gonna be living in Middle-earth. You know, wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't fucking hurt. It's annoying, because I will keep wanting to check. Make sure I didn't, you know, get the quest item and just not realize. But, checking that loot thing every time. Definitely howl, that's for sure. Oh. Keep doing the wrong combo. I keep being impatient. I want to wait for this remorseless strike to come up because it just, when it crits, it fucking crits, dude. It's like insane. You can one-hit shit sometimes. But like I gotta wait that half second or like a full second later than I'm waiting because I'm getting impatient and I'm hitting that brutal strikes combo. Just like 3 cool hits, but this doesn't do what this guy does. Boom! It didn't hit well. Jesus Christ! Go on, I don't want to kill you. Actually, I'm not on a quest that tells me I can't kill you, so I'm dying. 1876. You want to see? Talking about Scholar's Journal, hide, claw, sword, sheath. Once again, I'll take it all. But I'm not happy about it. Nice. Nice. This is starting to feel a lot like classic WoW. Waiting for a drop. A drop that never comes. Wait. Did I do it? No. It's just telling me to go farther north now? Fuck you, dude. I'm gonna go in this cave and kill some of those pygmies or whatever. Pygmies, Jesus Christ. Picos. Fucking banned on Twitch from my like 3rd stream. Hate speech. I don't even know if pygmies know what the internet is, so I think I'm safe. They're busy feeding themselves in the jungle, living without smartphones. Okay, they're not what I fucking expected. Oh. Oh god, look at that thing. That's like a Yeti meets like a saber cat. That's like a Khajiit from Elder Scrolls that could not get enough steroids and protein and kettlebells. Holy fuck. That thing is huge. I want to get close, but he's gonna aggro me right off the bat. I wonder, are they... Maybe they don't aggro. Maybe they're peaceful. He's huge. No, he definitely aggroes. Alright. You motherfuckers took something. Oh, music. How dare you? How dare you? Music is the most sacred thing. That came off sarcastic. I'm being really serious. It's like better than language. It's an invention. It's a human invention that's better than language. It's fucking pretty badass. Not that these things know anything about that. Dude, they look so cool. I guess they're not really kitty looking. They look more kitty from back there. They're definitely straight up Yetis, but I thought Yetis were called Yetis in Lord of the Rings. I didn't know there was a separate race. I think I can take 2 of them. So, let's go for it, fuck it. Oh, come back. Do my heal. This guy's smart, man. He keeps putting distance between us. Oh, I got her second sheet. Bird though. Baruch Kaza for music. More music. I like this little cave. This is sick. Reminds me of like the dwarf starter zone in World of Warcraft Classic. Only kind of cooler. Like, I don't know. These enemies are just cooler. I guess WoW's animations and art style is growing a little old on me right now. Just looking at it for this whole latest expansion and then getting super bored with it. And the bots haven't come out with anything new at all this whole time. Like, not at one patch. So, man, these guys are fucking smart. They keep trying to create distance and, like, fuck with me. Kinds of stuff, but not the stuff I'm looking for. Pew! Pew pew! Man, oh man. So that was, it actually auto-looted that music when I found it, so I don't have to keep looking at the loot table. Schmack. Pow. Kablam. Big crit. Nope. I love that. You got like a little shin swing in there. The animations when they're good are really good. I think this game, those min-maxers probably animation cancel too. I have a funny feeling that they're into that weirdness. You know, no disrespect. It's just like that's deep. Evaded. I thought that could not be evaded. This attack is hard to defend. Oh. So it can be evaded. I have another one though. It's gotta be. Not that one. Not that one. Maybe I'm just crazy, man. I totally thought I had a specific skill that said could not be dodged, parried, or like... It was crazy. Could have sworn it was a combo. These attacks are difficult to parry or evade. Well, maybe that's what I read. Impossible and difficult are two very different things. Ooh. Still nothing. I hope. I don't even think I'm getting. There's no deeds for this, or there's like no other reward for killing a shit ton of these other than XP. Not a bummer. Okay. Deeper we go. Grimmith Northbourne, ever on and on. Oh, that's an instance. Should I go in there? Is that like an instance? Oh, that's the fucking exit, Travis, you dummy. And I for sure need to go in there, right? Maybe not. You can go anywhere here. Read this more carefully. I think I'm doing like a couple different quests. Or I'm misreading them or something. Man, I haven't even smoked any pipeweed this whole stream. And I feel cooked. Alright, we're gonna just go get this horsey. We're gonna go talk to the stable master to make sure I have it unlocked so I can come up here again without having to walk myself. Look at the fucking stuff everywhere by. Also, passport, trade in some oh. Maybe misunderstood what I had and what I didn't have.
What do you need?
Boom. Fuck yeah. Nice to meet you, Enrith. Thank you for your travel destination point. Deed bestowed. Sick. Cool. You're gonna find a bunch of stuff. Not gonna do it. Loot all. Look at all these quests. Holy shit. Oh my god, they're all dwarves. I'm in my fucking glee. This is awesome. Alright. Who am I talking to?
Greetings.
Fortree. Oh, that was the skins. Here's a bunch of skins, bro. Thank you. Have a good day. What's up with the gate? Where do you guys sleep? What are you guys doing here? It's an interesting little compound you got, dwarves. Coming from a fellow dwarf. I can say it because I am it. So, I guess we're grinding these guys still. Oh, and their little bear friends too. These bears are not that tough. I thought that said 6,000 health when I looked down, but it was half of that. Pew, pew. Can't get over how cool Grimmith looks, I swear to God. The art style of this game is so janky, but yet so satisfying. Like, I don't know. The animations are funny. Like, what's the walk animation for dwarfs? Yeah, look! The little waddle that they do. Oh my god, it's so fucking priceless. Imagine just walking into battle. I don't know if I can take my sword out. No. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think you can just take your axe out and walk around without being in battle. Hey! Wow. The animation is so much more controlled. Oh, it looks cool. Kind of. It looks kind of dumb. His shoulders and upper body move kind of perfectly, but... it is great. Striping around him. I can't get over how funny that is. Oh god, I'm cooked. That's amazing. I gotta change this binding, that's the worst. Control U is the worst UI binding. Whoa, look at that. Is that elite? It's not elite. Should I fuck with it? Yeah, so I can kill that thing for sure. Come on. The little shin hit gets me every time. I'm not even gonna heal myself. Worm Slayer. Not a great title. Wrath of Winter is a good title, though. That one is almost worth grinding out. 100 of those worms. One of these days. One of these days. Wrath of Winter. It's great, dude. What a fucking title. I think I'm still looking for a sword. I have her sheet. Okay, I've saved the music. God bless. The music's been saved. I just need to find this idiot sword. My least favorite part. Art really wants me to go up north. Alright, well. Okay, these are where all the worms are too. This is where I'm gonna come back and grind. But, right now, we're going north. Maybe I'll just go and get that fucking... oh shit. That stable master up there too. It's kind of important. Like, they're good to have. Period. Alright, how am I getting out of here? Could kill every single one of them and just go for it, but no need, no need. I'm gonna find this sword, man, or this guy'll never get laid again. We can't have that. Okay, it looks like no matter what, we're really into the shits. Radgol Garhoff. My god, dude. Tolkien. I don't want to go through there. Let's go around. 100% just looked like a goblin fortress. There wasn't any way that was gonna go well. Not that I'm like low level for this place or anything, but fucking, you know, you get 4 or 5 of those things on you. Doesn't matter. Especially when you suck at the game. Like me, you never bothered to learn anything this whole time. That's a hike too, eh? I really want to see this this bay here with all the icebergs in there and see if it actually looks like that. Listen. Because I bet it could look pretty cool. It could look pretty fucking stupid too. Oh, I got the sword. Yes. I'm halfway though. Let's just go. Let's just get it to it. Those dragons. Alavi Murray. Yeah, this looks like a tundra if I ever saw one. To Kuruliri. Alavi Murray. Fuck. And what are these things? Stalkers. Seems like an oddly long night. What time is it? Server time? Let's say. I don't think it... Actually, yeah, there definitely is a server time, isn't there? One thing I miss about being a prospector and having like the metal working type of professions. It's so much easier just to see these things and pick them up, and they're everywhere when you're leveling. Well, they're everywhere, period. Whereas farming, you're kind of just like stood in one. Farming has got to be the most boring profession you could possibly do. It's actually terrible. It's actually terrible. It'd be different if your fields didn't disappear so quickly and you could spend the time to cover a field with your shit and then one by one pick them all up without having them expire on you. But that's not the case, and nor probably should it be the case, because imagine if fucking 2 people decided to do that. It'd just be fucking, it'd be mayhem. You'd be having a hard job just trying to click on your stuff. So, I get it, but also, there's gotta be a way to make that more fucking fun. Could you put one field down with the power of 5 instead of having to do 5 individual ones and then pick up 5 individual times? And why does the harvesting have to take like triple the amount of time as planting it? This is all just because I spent last night harvesting pipeweed the whole time. I spent like 2 hours crafting pipeweed, and I'm bitter because no one on Gladden bought it. You fuckers. It's so boring. But, that being said, it's not like it's a role-playing server, I suppose. It's not like... It's just a cool server. It's not a really cool server. Like Landerall. I'm only assuming. I've literally... I have a level 8 on Landerall. I've been sent to you, Ari, apparently. Lano sent me, yes. Good, good. There is something evil afoot here, and I know not what it might pretend. See that fortress? It's long... stood cold and silent, built lost private doors who came here hoping to find ore and riches to no avail. As always. It has lain abandoned. Great word, by the way. Lain abandoned. That's pretty cool. For many generations of our people. But no more. Lately I've seen figures moving about on its battlements, and a deadly cold hangs over it, making the frozen blasts upon the open Jakato seem inviting by comparison. The air of evil about it is palpable, and I dare not approach it myself, for I am no warrior. Will you go there and discover the secret? Those strange spirits, now that haunt its walls. For sure, bud. Now, is that... think I have anyone in chat that would know, but maybe. You never know. That castle that he's talking about. It's the same one that Buddy hung out in. Oh my god, I'm not doing myself any favors here. Sauron, they thought he was a necromancer. And he hung out in this castle for a spell. And then Gandalf went and checked it out. And he had that scene where he's like roaming through the castle halls, all like, or the ruins basically, all confused and shit. And acting like an absolute moron. And then somehow through there he had this feeling. And it's like, oh yeah, that's definitely Sauron. He's back. Can't even use this fucking place. That kind of sucks. You know, Sauron's back. I don't think it is. I'm thinking now that that's probably up in this area. I think it's near the Lonely Mountain or something. Dale Lands, Iron Hills. Gundabad. Who knows? Pretty weird scene though, all the same. I remember it sticking with me pretty heavily and being like, cooler way to do this. You know? Am I looking for something for that guy? It says all quests read in the fucking tagline for this video. I'll read them, but do I even remember what I say? No. Not even close, man. Dwarf ruins are haunted by fell spirits. Alright, so he just wants to know if they're haunted by fell spirits. I'll tell you. I can probably tell you from down here, man, but I'll go up there. These guys are getting tougher. It's level 49. I'm about to ding though, 47. No big deal. Oh, obviously, dude. Come on. I was a fell spirit. I know where I'd be hanging out. If I was a spell spirit, probably have a better way of getting up here. Is that a cave entrance? Did he say that to me? He probably said that to me. Okay. Oh, hail, champion. Earthbuckle, Dragon of the West, Hero of the Ashen Wastes. Cool name. I don't even know all the commands. But there's definitely like more than WoW, more interesting ones. There's more than one dance command for what that's worth. Probably nothing. Okay, this brought me nowhere. She's obviously important. She is not the droid I'm looking for. Armako. Boing. Alright, she ain't it. So take that ridge line. There's so much weird navigation in this game too. I don't know if that's just me being baked all the time, but I don't remember getting like this lost in pretty much any other MMO. And by lost, I mean just like, I guess the map's not detailed. Like, I can't fucking barely tell where there's cliffs that you can climb and where there's cliffs that you cannot. One look at the map and I would say that these are cliffs that I cannot climb. But here we are. Yeah, I don't think I'm... One more... Dude. Oh, dude. They don't want you to go that way, bud. Figure it out. Oh, fuck. That action camera, it's gotta get turned off too. Okay, so that's where I came from. This is where I wanna go. Looks pretty fucked up. I don't see a way up. Maybe there. Getting chased again by those idiots. It's worth trying? It's okay. No. No, that looks like a quick way to get stuck in the world of Lord of the Rings Online. Quick and concise way to get your ass stuck in the terrain. Well, I don't blame them for setting up camp. It is a pretty cool looking ruin. Ooh, ice white warrior. 49, I could take you. Oh, I'm gonna have to. As a oh, plague wings. Nice. I didn't aggro the other guy. Love it. Oh wow, he's got some abilities. Wow. That was a pretty bad rotation, whatever. Or sorry, excuse for a rotation. I suppose it can only be called a rotation if you actually know what you're going to do. Instead of just looking down at your taskbar. Let's see, finally hit cap, there we go. Now it comes in handy. But half of that stuff is rep items anyway that I could just consume ad nauseum. And a new recipe for my swords. Learn how to use... What was it? Learn how to make an ancient steel. Polished ancient steel sword. Cool. Oh my god. I'm just gonna eat all these reputation little arrowheads here. Nom 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 nom. Reputation. Alright, what else do we have for rep? These guys. Come on, I'm trying to get some fast travel going. Lasash Foreshell. So maybe they all are called Lazoth. Alright. That's good to me. That freed up basically nothing, but... Ow! Evaded, evaded. Oh my god. It's not a great start. Really bad start. Yeesh. These things are kind of cool. Get some mechanics. Real intelligent. Damn it, I really need to get my scholar level up. I haven't touched it. 0. Frickin' 0. Believe that. Pipeweed? All the way up there. Well, not all the way up, but it's up there. I've been growing some pipeweed. Weapon crafting? Yeah, no, it's going up there. Oh, master. What you know? I've been doing it. Been doing it. Farmer, I've been doing it. Scholar, I ain't been reading. Just growing weed. Pipeweed. I'm sorry, Twitch. Pipeweed. Actually, I don't think Twitch has a problem with weed, as long as it's not a gratuitous amount and it's legal in your country. So me being in Canada gives me a little cushion there. Not that I'm going to be smoking like a savage on the stream or anything, but it's kind of a part of my whole gaming fucking thing, you know. Some people like to wind down with a glass of wine. I'm not even going to finish that analogy because it's tired as fuck. but it's a real analogy for a good-ass reason. Cold arrow. Baruch Kazad. I miss hearing that a lot. I feel like they changed. I feel like he used to do that with the combo. Now I only hear him when he does this fight on skill. Then he'll yell Baruch Kazad. It's kind of a bummer, because that was such a... It's probably annoying as shit after years of it, I can imagine. I had the foresight not to throw all my eggs in one video game basket after World of Warcraft did me dirty. Fucking 10 years ago. Not did me dirty. Just changed. You see a strange silver object around the white's neck as it falls, collected a frozen amulet. Cool. Is that all? Cool. I think that was all. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh man, I was really counting on taking that fucking horse back too. And I can't because I don't have the rep. God. What am I supposed to do? Ride all the way down there? Ooh, auto camera. I gotta check it one more time. Just make sure that I actually don't have that rep. If I don't, I gotta walk all the way down there. Well, it's not a big deal, but... Whoops. You might get to see me falling off my horse animation. Nope. You have to have completed quest Frozen War. That's insane. Kashika. Why? Why are you still attacking me? Nobody's helping. Wow. Thank you so much, everybody. So glad. I'll be back for you. There's such a ways up here. Maybe I'll grab... I should grab these quests, because I really don't want to walk back up. What do we got? 2 here? I turn this one in.
I am pleased to be made known to you.
What is this? It's so cold that it burns flesh. You see, you found this around the neck of one of the Rato you fought in Kalzabahar. Alas, none of my lore speaks to such evil magic, you know. And I cannot divine its purpose. But I can say one thing for certain, the amulet itself is of Suzivaki craftsmanship. A work of crudely beaten silver set with an ice jewel. Leaves us with precious few means to learn where it came from, or how it came to be enchanted, so...
Come, I would have you speak with me.
Wow, I've studied this amulet a bit more in the moments in between that click of my button, and it remains a mystery to me. There's only one I know of who might be able to tell us of its true nature. He is the Suzivaki, an Akijak who was exiled from the midst for some crime he would not tell me. Years ago, Nika came upon me out in the waste to save my life as I lay there frozen and near to death. I spoke with him for a time and learned a little of the Suzivaki and their ways before they sent me back here. Okay, so you're privy to the dudes. He still lives, I think, in a hidden place near the southern end of the Yakito. If you can find him and show him this amulet, he might be able to tell you the truth. Okay. South of what? South of the Yakido. Is that what he calls that? Anyway, that's for another day. Let's see what Missimo wants.
Would you do something?
Curse my luck, everything's gone wrong as of late. Now I'm stuck here in this tiny camp in the middle of nowhere without my finest arrow. I've no hope of putting things alright again either. Terrible reader. Oh my god. I need your help. If I can beg it of you. Since I was separated from my fellows, and found myself in this farthest and coldest extent of Furrow Shell, things have only gone bad to worse. Now I've lost my lucky arrow. Settle down. What's going on here? Someone's killing something. What? I was hunting, but moments after I let fire, I was ambushed by Guardian hunters. Okay, so what you're telling me is you missed, and you ran. This is another I'm a pussy and fix it quest. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I will get your lucky arrow. In good time. I got a long list. And it includes getting back to civilization. Oh my god, we are quite a ways up. Quite a ways up. Oh, here's the ocean. Take a look. Nice to see what it looks like during the day. That's pretty cool. It's like ice pans you can get out there on. Oh, wow. Oh, you fucked me up. Oh, I'm gonna need the butter because Bro, I hate that auto camera. Took out like half my health in one attack. That was insane. This is cool, man. I'd love to see what the hell that is. It's probably like a enemy base or something. Man, that was crazy. That thing really does damage. What's it called again? It was like a spirit or something. Bet your ass. Alright, it looks like his lucky arrow might be just right here, so maybe we'll grab it for him. We got to. Ah, one of those things. Is that what it wants me to kill? No. I will kill this for the sake of one more dragon on the counter list. One more dragon in the bucket. Oh shit. That's the one he's talking about. Alright, let's fucking go. It's not too tough. Not too worried here. Nice. Choo! So, okay. I keep thinking that quest items are gonna end up in that little fucking overflow bucket, but they don't, so I can let that go now and stop looking. Goddamn searching the fridge when I know there's nothing else in there. Little foxy. Man, oh man, this is so up and out of the way. I'm not looking forward to coming back and questing here, considering, oh yeah, I gotta go back and give that dude his fucking arrow. Ugh. Oh well. Maybe by that time we'll have that main story quest going. I'm assuming that's what it is. It sounds like, you know, the Winter War. Sounds like a story quest to me. If I was gonna guess. Whoops. Sorry, bear. Ran right over you, my son. God, I really have to turn that off. That is so irritating. I'd love to know how it got on after all this time. There's probably a... Oh, there is a command. X. Yes. You have a brain cell left. Boom. Alright. Looks like we have a quest to turn in over here. What's that? Oh, that's that exiled guy. Alright, we'll go talk to him on our way back. Oh, we are so close. We are so close to 47. I should just start killing a couple things. Just to make sure I get there. Pow, pow. Oh yeah, all the crits. That was sick. More of those. Look like all three of my things critted. Critted on them. Alright, he's supposed to be in a cave here. What he said? Hermitin. Hermitin the hermitin. Why do I feel like... Should be obvious and it's not. Ugh. Bears. It's only getting worse the more I look for it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back to that one. Definitely a classic MMO with the travel times, hey. No doubt about that. Expected to put in your dues. Listen. Yeah, let's do it. Thank you. And a soul lost. People are so funny. Okay. Bunch of this stuff. Pretty sure. Fuck. 8 out of 10. Should look before I pull the trigger on those. I have 10 of anything to turn in for deeds, or not deeds, whatever the frig they got it called. Doesn't look like it. What am I here for? Oh yeah, the horsey.
Well met.
Petit Pedot? Is that where? Certainly is. Much better. Much better. Perfect timing for a pipeweed break. And keeping with the game being played. You know I had. You know. But Gladden don't smoke. Gladden don't smoke. Which is a shame, because it'd be a lot cooler if you did. God, I love pipeweed. I'm so glad Canada is down after all this time. I thought I was gonna be like in my 50s before Canada pipeweed would be legal. Really did. I thought it was gonna be a much bigger fight. Oh my god, I'm trying to get some more out of the bucket here. That was gonna be a much bigger fight. And the states are starting to get their shit on the go. I don't think Britain is. UK, I should say. Doesn't sound like they have their shit together at all when it comes to fucking drugs. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I haven't looked into it in a while. But they have pretty stupid knife laws. They have, you know, that's probably where that's the extent of my knowledge of the parliamentary system in Britain. So I should shut my mouth. I just know they're weird about knives. A lot of my favorite knives would not be legal in the UK for no other reason than excuse me, looks or functionality. It seems the lawmakers seem to think if you can whip it out quickly, it's inherently more dangerous, but swords, you can absolutely buy swords. Swords are not a problem. Okay, gotcha. Butcher knives, they're like kitchen knives, right on, gotcha. It's definitely the niche knife nerds who are we need to be protected from. Anyway, sorry about that. I used to work at an outdoor store, adventure store here in Newfoundland, and I mean, that was my very favorite thing to talk about, were the knives that we carried. And the axes too, like all the bushcraft stuff I absolutely loved. And yeah, some days, like, I miss it just being, just that atmosphere, you know? Getting the ins of the industry, figuring out what's coming down the pipe in the outdoor world. But you know, that ain't a life unless you want to get into sales repping or something like that, and fucking then you have to be that type of person. Yeah. No thanks. But I do miss talking knives. Righto, where are we here? I know I have something to turn in. I think I see her over there. Sword dude, alright. I fucking literally saved your marriage. Alright? What is your marriage worth to you, sword dude? Or shall I call you Huron?
What can I do for you?
Let us take a look at it. Well, fine craftsmanship. It is not. That is for certain, but it is strong, and it is sharp, and it will withstand this beastly cold. And it will serve admirably. Wow, man. This is like an exercise for me. Until I return home and can obtain a new blade, my thanks. And you give me this one-use horn. At 23 silver. Am I right in saying that? That's, yeah, consumed on use. I don't like those items, man. Here's why I don't like those items. Because I forget I have them. And I don't care. You know, if I can't care if I don't know. And every time I got a cool item like that, if I wanted to drag it to my toolbar, well, actually it would probably look a lot like it fucking looks now. I haven't used those potions since... Oof. So yeah, maybe that's something you could do. Maybe if I had any sense, I would stop complaining. I would grab that battered horn, Battered. Well, that didn't fucking work. Click up, throw it on there. See, but I'm not gonna know what that is. I'm not gonna think about that ever. Till one day I'm like, maybe I'll clean up my UI and I'll check, like, oh, it's that fucking horn I got back in Florida Shell that I never used. Just give me a weapon. Alright, I'm done. Sorry. I do love this game. Alright, Darond. You were saved. Your whole marriage is saved. You can thank me never. Fucker. Cool, we got some Lotro points. 15, that's a big deal. Holy shit. Known to the Lazoth. Oh man, maybe I got some rep. I did. Man, the North are not quick to give respect, but you are now known to them, and this is a good start. That's fucking dope. I'm hyped on that. It's not gonna be something I changed from ever on. What is it? Ever on and on? What's my title right now? It's the best thing in the world. Yeah, ever on and on. Fuck, that is good. Okay, 5 points for the Lazoth stuff. We get a 10 more quests. I'll get some more points from that. That's awesome. I'm so happy about this. Wonder if it's opened up any travel places.
I am pleased to be made known to you.
Okay, I don't... Surikala, I know, is that one up there, but I've been there, so that's not new. No, none of them are new. Zigalund, I still have to do that walk. That's so mean, Lotro. Why you do this to me all the time? I mean, part of me likes it. Part of me keeps me in the game. It keeps me a low level. It takes a long time to do. It's kind of a good thing. If you give me 0 to 130 levels, and then you treat it like that, well, I guess there's a reason that I've had this account since 2007, 8, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. It definitely cannot be as slow to level as what I'm doing. It definitely cannot. I'm doing everything wrong. I'm so convinced of it, but I'm having so much fun. Just reading all these little quests and shit is the best part. Some of them are clever. It's not like reading like WoW text half the time. Enough bitching, Travis. Where are we going? Well, I actually don't know. That was the only other quest I think I was doing at the moment. Meats and antlers. That's kind of boring. Earn the trust of Nico and Kai. It's kind of cool. White fur. Perhaps we'll do... grind out the midwinter thaw here. Because it's gotta get done, and it's daytime, and I love Faroshell in the daytime. Yeah, dude. Look at this place. I know this is an old game. Like, I know there's people in the world, by the millions, who would look at this and be like, oh, whoa, okay, you know. And they're right. But there's something so charming about it. First off, the skybox is sick regardless. Like, the only thing that looks kind of bad in Lotro, for sure, are like cliff textures and trees. And some trees don't look bad. Some trees actually look sick, but yeah, cliff, like just the ground textures, the textures themselves. kind of trashy by this decade. Oh, but look at that. I wonder if that is stock? Do you see that lens flare, folks? Is that stock? Or is that the shit I have going? That's stock. That's so cool. Wow. That is really cool. I think that is underestimated how cool that is. Man, how have I not noticed that before? And with reshade, looks so much better. I think the bloom, you could take it or leave it, you know? Sometimes I think it's probably better leaving it. Oops. Because it looks good in like some situations, but up here in the snow, you kind of lose a little bit of definition. In the blacks. But maybe that's what makes it look real, because kind of dark. And by you know what I mean when I say real. I shouldn't have to. I'm gonna keep bloom on. It just looks so good. That lens flare is sick. That mountain is sick. We are going for some furs. But we're gonna smoke a bit of Roper's Twist. Oh, you couldn't see it because of snow. It's a big spiral. That's cool. I like that one a lot. I like pretty much all the pipeweed. It's a job to find a bad pipeweed. They exist. But it'll work. I have to change that UI. Keybind. I feel like every time I look down, I'm like, wanna alt, like, Control Z, like, wow, but it's Control U. It shouldn't be that difficult, because U and UI, you know? But Lizard Brain does what Lizard Brain does. Sweet. 2 out of 10. Alright. And then I need 10 antlers. Apparently, I couldn't take the antlers from those two. Okay, so I got an antler from him. One of those things, right? Oh, I dinged. I didn't even notice. Fuck yeah. We're 47. 47. Flies. Can they give me antlers? No. Those are horns. Did you hear that? That elk call was so good. Man, this game. When you're not like up to your neck grinding for shit, this game is really cool. It's so immersive. That sound is insane. Look at the boys skating on the couple of Lazas skating on the lake. Amazing. Not a ton of moves up this way, but this wants to be a little deeper in, I think. Baruch Kazad. Yeah. I wonder why a lot of these Acronauts or whatever they're called. So bad. I can never remember how to pronounce that. Why are they all like signature? Like, do they have some kind of like special significance? It's like all the way leveling up, even years ago, I remember seeing them and being like, what makes them so special? And then now almost 50 and they're still signatures. But they're like cows in India. They're just kind of like a sacred beast. And just, or they're inherently fucking tough to beat because they just look at the fucking thing. That could be it too. That's pretty probable. Crunch. Crunch. Oh yeah. My son. There'll be some meat in the freezer tonight. That's for sure. No one's going hungry. No one's going hungry. Ah. Caplaquita. You're fucking badass too. Oh my god, hit him, Grimmeth, bye. Oh my god, you hear that? The sound of the ice cracking? That's so good. That's so good. God. Sound goes so far with me right now. I could judge a game based on sound alone at this point. I think I'd rather spend time in this game than any other game I've been playing. But other things, like just something about Final Fantasy 14 that makes me want to know what the fuck people are getting on with. But, you know, I was really into Japanese RPGs, like JRPGs, heavy as a kid. Like, heavy, still am. Turn-based, like, sprite-based JRPGs are fucking, you know, never get old for me. I love them dearly. It was my first intro into, like, a good story game, too. It was, you know, and their stories are wacky. Like, try to follow, you know, my first one I remember following was, like, either Grandia or Final Fantasy VII. I don't quite remember. And then there's like Silver Star Stories or Lunar as well in there somewhere. Like they were video games to me. You know, this is probably 90, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, somewhere in that area. But nowadays, a lot of that Japanese like anime style stuff just does not do it for me. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but like a lot of it does. There's so much sick shit in there that I'm like, oh, that looks sick. Like that is awesome. That's a really cool transmog or glamour or whatever they call it. And like it makes me stop. But most people just look like the exact same, like scantily clad little tiny women or like big but feminine anime boys, and like with just like hilarious costumes that are just hilarious. Like nothing, I don't know. I'm sure there's some really thought out shit, but everyone just looks so over the top when I look up people online. They're like, God damn, we're just all running around in game, mostly. But I will give them mad credit for their music system. That like you have to be a bard, you have to be level 30, blah 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 blah. Like this game, I could just equip a musical instrument, type /music, and we're playing music, right? You got to be a bard, and you got to be level 30. You know, it's just a thing. But they have like a program that the company's with. I think Lotro does too. But long story short, it's just really fucking cool. Like, just like Lotro, you have people hanging out in town, playing songs, there are bands and stuff. The RP is something I don't quite understand in Final Fantasy, because like it seems like you're gonna have to know a lot more about the lore to get into it. Like I don't know the difference between like a kitty person, fucking those little potato things, fucking who else? The only ones I remember are the human, the elves, and then the big gronky guys that are like massive. Oh, and then there's the tiger dudes, which is kind of like the kitty girls. And then there's the other ones with the horns, the fucking horny girls and the horny boys. And they all look the same. I guess in WoW you kind of... WoW, I don't know. WoW's kind of open. This is pretty open from what I see. It's like realistic cool. You know what I mean? You're not seeing any ridiculous armor sets. You're just really cool ones. Like, damn, look at that. Like, a lot of them will catch your eye, but they're not outrageous. So it's almost nicer to go out of your way and get noticed, you know, in this one, because it's hard to make people go wow when it's just kind of like, you know, normal gear that you'd wear. Like, this cloak is the coolest shit on the go, in my opinion. This is the reason I play this character half of the time. Just to look at that cloak behind them. The axe happens to be pretty fucking cool. And that's not clipping through the bottom, by the way. It's actually shaped like that. You know, I look cool. I don't look ridiculous. I don't look, you know, what I mean by that, right? I don't know why I'm getting caught up in all these little contentions. I guess I'm just trying to find something to talk about. Behind the curtain. The veil lifted. And did I kill enough of these fucking things yet? I need 3 white furs, picking up snowdrops. I've killed all the moose. But something's left here. It is Midwinter's Thaw. Okay. White furs must be from the kitties. Because I've collected a few. And I don't remember killing anything other than moose. And Kupla cats, or whatever the frig they're called. Kitty, 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 kitty. There we go. Look how well that worked. That's the bubbles in me. It is kitties. Alright. They don't seem to be as populated as the moose or those fucking aurochs. This one. Kapla kitty. No, Kalpa kitty. It doesn't matter how many times I repeat it, I won't remember it. Sweet, 6 out of 10, baby. We're getting there. And all of a sudden, I'm finding those kitties everywhere. There's so many kitties now. Pop, pop. Pow. 1833. Love this. Love just being a noob. That's one of those, was this Shinru Suzuki, that Zen Buddhism? He's from Japan. I think he probably published it, got popular in the West. But it's called, I think it's called A Beginner's Mind, or The Beginner's Mind. I'm pretty fucking sure I have it, actually. But yeah, he gets on about what's the old mantra? In the expert's mind, possibilities are few. In the beginner's mind, the opportunity is boundless. I'm butchering that a little bit, but you get it, right? When you're new at something, you still have the whole thing left to experience. You have this fresh mind. Okay, I thought I was getting a... No? I thought I was getting a Baruch Kazad, not one scream of Baruch Kazad. Oh my god. And I don't know how to play my class. Look, I'm a goddamn professional. Let's face it. Kitty Wrangler. Oh. Use this one. Boom. Can't forget about the one AoE skill I have at this point. I'm sure I get more. Am I done? Almost. What the fuck is that? Midwinter's Thaw. That's the snowdrops that Tobias wants. Yeah. I could go get them. I'll go get them too. Where am I turning these into? That's what I'm worried about. Running around the world, turning in a couple quests. Snowdrops, eh? What do you think? That's probably gonna be a herb. I was gonna guess. Or... oh cool, I only need 40 more cats. That deed is done. That's pretty tempting. God, see how this game gets you in the grind? It's like if you had overarching quest lines in any, like, I always go back to WoW because it's what I have the most experience with. But overarching quest lines from when you start out that just like, yeah, kill 500, you know, humans or defy us or whatever like that. And it was just persistent. And you fucking saw that number every time you scroll over any defy us member. You know what I mean? It's just like, alright. I guess we're grinding out this 25. We're here now. I'm not gonna. But that's how it feels. Snowdrops. Yeah, they're definitely a herb. Or maybe even they're like, so something about a thaw, so what can you gather when it thaws? Can't think of a ton. I think of here in Newfoundland what would be useful, but I don't know enough to even say. Oh yeah, they're flowers. Look at them. Look at them. 10 of these. What do I gotta fight up here, I wonder? Because you know it yourself. There's, okay, we got cats. That's kind of my good news. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Good news. Might actually get this deed done. Oh, that other player? I don't think he is.
Ho ho!
Hilarious. I love doing that, dude. I don't know why. Coming in with that big ass two-handed axe when someone's just about to kill something and just be like. And the sound effect it makes, that echo, is actually pretty loud when you're another player. Like, you hear it from pretty far away. It's so cool. I really wish he's a stout axe dwarf now. I will not pay, and will never pay for a race change for him. But, you know, where's that music coming from? I'm awfully tempted. Because they're so cool. They're just like a little taller than normal dwarves, but they have like amazing jump animations. Like, dwarves just jump and they're just like, look how silly their legs look. They're just jumping and then going straight legged. The stout axes have like this 1-2 thing going. It's much more like believable, I suppose. Besides that, I don't know, maybe their animations are cooler too. Their history is cool. I was taken in by their little history, escaping the Dark Lord Mordor and all that stuff. Like, I didn't know about that. It was really cool to me. And it gave me some, like, backdrop that I could RP on regardless. You know, not that I RP a lot, because I can't tell you the last time I really RP'd, but I like to pretend that I do in my head. Because in my head I'm RPing, but it's just... You know what it is like this stream is basically what it is. This is what is going on in my head if the camera is not on. So I'm constantly fucking talking to myself. And just RPing with no one. Just my idea of who Grimmith is and, like, you know, his class and how he came to be and how he swung his first two-handed axe. You know, I don't have answers for any of those things right now, actually, if you ask me about it, but that's what I'd like. I would like to have that. It's not Badu Kazad, but it's a start. I don't know that one. My hairdo! My hairdo! I hate my hairdo! That's probably what it is. I've got that problem. A hairdo left. Pew. Oh. One behind us. Shoot him anyway. Yeah. I love this bow. It's absolutely useless for damage. Oh, I think I got myself a broken dog. Broken kitty, I should say. Wow, very broken. That was a sick crit, though. That was like 20s. $931. Watching other people's streams who are like level 130 is hilarious because they're just like, those numbers are barely even comprehensible. It's like a Legion was like, or a Battle for Azeroth. No, they squished it for Battle. It's definitely what Legion felt like. It was like 6.9 million. It's like, I can't comprehend what, you know what I mean? There's just too many decimal places and it's arbitrary. It's so arbitrary. You could take off all those numbers and it would still, you know, do percentage. I wondered if they would ever do a percentage thing. Obviously it wouldn't really work, but just imagine how fucking difficult the game would be. You had 100% health and things just had percentages dealt only in that. I mean, it would be almost too simple because I guess there's so many things that go into resistances and armor mitigation and yada da. It's all these flowers. But it's an idea, right? I don't know. It's not a good one. Not a good idea. I don't have any of those. Well, I'm just scrubbing the screen looking for fucking flowers. Where are you? Where are your flowers? Oh, there we go. It seems like every time I call out what I need, whether it be here, kitty, 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 or the flowers themselves, it just manifests. Just manifests. I am so happy to get this one done. Oh, another one. I didn't even notice how low my health was. Oh, my Lanta, what's eating me? Oh, it's too cold. I forgot about the cold. I bet that's what it is. I'm fucking freezing to death, man. Minus 414 frost mitigation. Do they have frost spells? Or was I just really not doing well because I don't know what the hell I'm at? More than likely, in fact. I haven't looked down at my health bar in a while. That's hilarious. They're still doing, like... They're definitely not wusses. How many more are these? Maybe I won't do all of it. But, because it's a lot of kitties for this old man. I'd rather do quests. I'd rather people would buy my pipeweed on the Gladden server. That would be really sick if that would be a thing. So I worked hard on that pipeweed, my friends. And, you know, I know you're not role-playing. I know I'm repeating myself here in this stream. It'd be really sick if someone bought all that pipeweed. Because, you know, I'm an OG, you know. I have an account that goes way back. And this is my highest character, 47. And it's because I played more off than on after about 2009. It was pretty much it. Came back for a quick spell in 2017, I think, to check what the hell was going on. Leveled like probably 5 levels, but I've never been this consistent with it. And I don't even remember what I was saying because my pipeweed is so good. So, Gladden server. Hit up the auction house ASAP. Anything that doesn't sell is going right back up on there. So we can all hang out and Bree and blow dragons at each other. Or I'm going to get a server transfer to Landerval where they appreciate pipeweed. It's not a threat, Gladden. I love you. I've been here since the beginning. Okay. I still don't have all the flowers, which is insane. Okay, they're just blending in, that's all. I'm being dramatic here because it feels like I've been at this for quite some time. And the bugs are blending in. I probably ran over 1,000 of them already. Oh, look, see? That's the friggin' entrance. And I didn't even see it. Look, that one. Nope. I think this game isn't as hard as I make it for myself. Is that it? Oh my god. What about that one? Nope. Quick map. A little help. Oh, we have a specific circle here now. Okay. That's impressive. I'll give them that. They're at least helping me a bit. Not leaving me to oh for bloody fuck. At least it updated, right? Luke Hazard. 81, 82. Wow, why are they doing so much damage to me? Do I suck, boss? Someone tell me if this is just what happens when you don't know how to fucking play your class. Because I feel like I am eating it here, and I'm wearing heavy armor. You know, it's... That was the point of the champion for me. Is to be the dwarf who can just turn off his brain and hit things with a two-handed weapon. That was the dream ever since I was a dwarf about the same height. I don't know. I didn't want to have to heal myself. Okay, it must be up here. Yeah, we're on the right track. We're going. I love this zone so much. I'm glad we're here. I was doing that Wildwood thing for a spell, which is kind of cool, but I don't know. It's like, kind of feels like a starter zone. I didn't do a ton of quests, but it just kind of feels like a level 20 zone. I've done a couple missions in Trestle Bridge, which is cool, because that's a new mechanic for me. I know they've probably had those for a while, but those are kind of cool. They're kind of, you know, not very difficult, but there's something. There's a lot of them. I thought I was just impressed. I figured I can get away with 2 or 3, but there's like, I don't know, 8 or something more than that. I don't even know. Seems like there's a lot of them. And, but yeah, I haven't really got super into the quests yet. I don't know, I guess I did the intro for both sides. And then I might need some rep to keep things going. Wow. You know I'm killing that thing. That thing's dope. Pocahontas? Is that like Pocahontas? Is that what you're doing there? Or am I just picking up on stuff that isn't? Because that looks a lot like Pocahontas to me. Pocahontas. It's amazing. I wonder if there's like an epic moose here that is like Cinderella. God, that was bad. Shut the fuck up, Travis. Cinderella filler. Killing your children in front of you, Pocahontas. And then I will kill you. What do you think my chances are here? Probably pretty good. Pretty confident. Your kids are harder by. I'll look through this later. Cool. How many more kitties we need? Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. No. One, kitty? Kitty. Alright, I only need 7 more cats after this, guys, so looks like we're doing it. There's 2 more there. Oh, come join the party. Not I did it. I hate my hairdo. It's gotta be it. Cool. Have you ever, as a champion, run out of power? Because actually, now that I think about it, I think I might have in an instance. Because I've done probably 6 instances my whole time playing this game. Which is not a proud thing to say. I'd like to say I've done more. But that's life on the back burner. Life on the back burner, baby. How many kitties? 3 more kitties. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait to go see if anyone's playing music and and Breed. They're probably not. That's the only thing I'm gonna spend money on. Oh, actually, I want Mines of Moria, and I want a server transfer to Lendaball, so I can sell my Pipeweed. Sabertooth Slayer, baby. Boom. If I want to kill 200 more, I can get 10 Lotro points, which equals out to like 10 cents. It's fucking crazy. Accelerate. No, I don't want to open up the browser, thank you. I actually kind of do. Fuck. Because I'd like to see how many Lotro points I have now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, dude. You almost killed me. Oof. Dude, I gotta get out of here. These kitties are gonna have me dead. It's food, man. Relic pack, I'd like to open that up. Where's my scrolls at? See, this is why I need to reload that plugin for my inventory. So I'm just looking at God only knows what. I didn't put any of this here. There's no organization to it anymore. Oh, well. Eat some reputation. Whatever, what's my title? Fangbreaker. It's okay, I guess. Feed another 5. Fangbreaker, cool. Yeah, nothing beats ever on and on, let's be real. That's such a great... I'm gonna take that, I swear to God, for my 3rd poetry book. I'd take it for this one if I didn't have it already done. Not that I don't like the title for this one. I do like the title for my next poetry book. But Ever On and On is good too. And the exact right theme. I'm excited to have that out. Not gonna lie. I've been slugging away at it all week. Actually all month. Well, for the last 6 weeks. And yeah. It's getting there. It's getting there for sure. I'm also in the middle of writing it all out long form. Do an actual like book about that first hitchhiking trip I ever took. Which is gonna be like really fun to do. But by really fun to do, I mean like the same thing as really fun as grinding 200 fucking cats for 10 Lotro points. Like, there's this weird arbitrary feeling when you finish it, but it is absolute pain to write a book. Oh my god. How real authors do it, I'll never get it. And I'll never claim to be a real author. I don't care how many books I may release.
I must tell
Boom.
you of our troubles.
Tell me of your troubles, Nico. I finally got your respect, and now you're offering me... What do you have here? A bow? What does it look like? A cool little jewel in the center. Kind of fucks up my outfit. I don't think it's on my back all the time. The crossbow's there, just kind of cool. It's a little more dwarven, I guess, wouldn't it be? Keep looking down, because the mic's down there, but you're up there. And spear's not for me, that's for wardens. Oh my god, it wants me to kill 12 kitties. And Pit Kahamas. It's literally just what I did. Couldn't have. None of these other people could have gave me that quest. And I could have done it all at the same time. Okay.
What is this world coming to?
Oh, you found them? Your music. Of course I found your music. I'm so sad. No, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry it's taken me this long to get them back to you. I totally forgot about them, to be honest. So, here we go. This is one of the greatest anthems of our age. Or, that is, it will be once I have finished it. You will come by to hear my performance when it's ready, won't you? I should be able to finish it once I find the rest of my fellowship. I heard that before. And we get out of the forsaken wilderness. Just one more little problem, though. Alright, what is it? Let me guess. She needs an instrument that was taken from her.
Will you let me
I'm
speak
so
my
sorry to
piece?
be so much trouble, Grimmeth, but I could use your help with one more thing before I set you out. Before I set out to find the rest of my fellowship, I'm not doing that for you. You see, while you're out trying to retrieve my pages, I decided to give it a try myself. Give what a try? Unfortunately, while I was traveling along the banks of the river to the southwest, I came face to face with the biggest Kaplakita I've ever seen. He looked hungry. Well, make a long story short, please do. You know how they say music soothes the savage speech? Ha! Do not wager your life on it. That horrid cat barely let me get out the first verse before he ripped the strings right out of my prized lute. Dude, I was so angry I could have bashed him senseless with my lute right then and there, but then I would need a new lute, a new set of strings. So I ran instead, not just a new set of strings. Important to note. As for the strings, I have just the thing. Could you find that saber tooth and drag his sorry carcass back to me? I have never used cat gut strings before, but I think now is the perfect time to give them a try. Wow, the Lesage here say they have hunted this cat before, without much luck. They call him Lalu Bilha. He supposedly has a den on the island in the Loon. Okay. This is interesting. I like this. It's a cool quest. You know what? It's not. Now that I think about it, it's just worded funnily. That's all it takes. There's no way to make an MMO any more exciting in this structure. You know, in this classic MMO structure that we have here, that is still being, you know, like it's going on forever and always in perpetuity. There's always new games just like this. But it's how you word it, man. And like most people probably wouldn't read it. You know, most people are like, fucking, next objective, kill Aluvaha and collect his guts. Cool. It's a kill quest. I'm gonna go kill it. But, like, there's a couple things in there that, like, this gives you some reason to go do it. You know, it's not just some input-output game until you hit the end goal, and then you're raiding, and then you're best gear, and then you're, like, prized, you know, champion of the fucking whatever, and everybody knows you're the best DPS. God love you. Like, someone's gotta do that. You know, someone's got to be that crazy about it to keep this thing fucking going. Because, you know, I'm fucking not. I come in for weeks or, you know, at one time a year or so at a time, and peace. I got other things to do, man. But I enjoy that part of the game so much more that it's a crazy value proposition when you think about it. Like, Lotro being free to play with a huge asterisk on that. Like, I would recommend people just bought fucking VIP for 1 month, period, and you'd get most of the really stupid restrictions lifted permanently, even after that month is up and you go back to free to play. It's worth it alone for that. I swear to God it is. But if you're adamant on not spending any money possible, or it's just like not even feasible, or you don't have any money of your own and you're like a kid or some shit, there are ways to get these Lotro points. You just gotta put in a lot of time. But the point I'm trying to make is the content is endless. Fucking endless. I mean, you start up here, for the most part. Some folks start up here, the elves and dwarves do. You know, Shire. It's a whole, this whole piece, like that and that takes forever. Like for me, that was a whole game for me. And I finally got the Breland, and it was like, what do you mean? I gotta go down to the old forest of Tom Bombadil? That's all in the game? And like, humans start up here, I think, in Archit or whatever, and I mean, this feels like a world away to a human. You know, just like that feels a world away to a dwarf. Well, it's a world away for everybody, really. Rivendell, the Elf City. But then you zoom out, and it's like, oh, wait, no, fuck, that's 1/2 of what we're talking about by now. 14 years in or whatever craziness. We're that deep in it, and I think we're going farther. I think we're going up north next. I think Gondama, sorry, not there. Are we getting yeah, Gundabad. We're getting Gundabad, which is, from all I know, is something to do with dwarves, like, awoke there or something, like the very first dwarf. It was Durin or something. I'm not sure. I don't know anything. So, there's that. It's just so much content to get through, and the main story is free for everybody. There's expansions and quest packs that, like, would make leveling a whole lot fucking easier. But not necessary, not entirely. And the main quest is all there. I've spent some money on this game, there's no doubt. They make it hard not to. And I will still spend money on it because I have so much goddamn fun with it. But it's free to try. You can have so much fun with this game without spending any money. They get you. They're little digs as you're playing, like, oh, fuck, okay, right. Cherubon points. Or Lotro points, whatever they got it called now. That shows my age. But yeah. It's not too bad. I enjoy it so much that I don't mind it, but it's a little egregious. They could definitely use a revamp. Alright, we got our stuff for the Midwinter's Thaw. Blessings of the ice spirits upon you. Silverland. I like that word. It is, in part, I should say, see if I can say it. Civ. In. Civilian. So literally civilian. Okay. It is in a part thanks to your efforts. The Pentipeldo will host a happy union. I imagine you will. What do I get? Inedible candied almonds, inedible sugared almonds. They are pockets. Cool. I didn't even remember about pockets. What do I want? Tactical mitigation, evade? No. Physical mitigation, parry? Fuck. Tactical mitigation or parry rating. Physical mitigation. I don't know. I actually don't 100% know the difference between tactical and physical. Evade is probably pretty good. But I think parry's probably better. 852 physical mid. I'm just gonna go with that. Because I can at least, like, conceptualize what that fucking means. Tactical. It says right here, doesn't it? Attacks. Is that just abilities? And physical is auto attacks? Because in that case, I may have made a mistake. Oh my. You're very welcome. I'm so glad you'll make it through the winter. I'm glad to have a hand in that. Elk call every time. I love it. You heard it. My friggin' horse is doing his thing. So I think I'm going to go back to Bree. Gonna wind down. Gonna sell some of my shit. Figure out what I got going on for my bags. I don't know. I'm definitely not putting any more pipeweed on the auction house. So there's that. I need to get my players' names back. Here we go. Floating names now on. Yeah. Dude, I think you were the guy. Ever on and on. He is ever on and on too. Look, he's the first guy I've seen with it. That's awesome. It's weird no one was really appreciating the ever on and on. There's no way I was the only one. Jura the Lone, their upside down unicorn. I really need a kinship. I'm only partly joking
What
about
do you need?
transferring to Landerball. I don't want to be blowing money like that for no reason, because it's the Canadian to American dollar exchange for this fucking game is nuts. First of all, I'd have to buy the $35 US amount just because of the way they divvy it up. So that $35 is like nearly 50 bucks Canadian, honestly. It's pretty fucking close. That's just ridiculous. Like, that's an expansion amount of money for a server change. Crazy. So it's almost like I'm better off playing on Gladden for months and months and months and yelling at you all
What do you
for
want?
not buying Pipeweed until I get that 500 Lotro points a month and save up. And all of a sudden I have enough to leave you fools for some real smokers. I actually love it in Gladden. I have no problem with Gladden. It's just fun to poke fun. It's a very popular server, that's for sure. Look at all these fucking people. Hopefully someone's playing some music. Black Bunny Army of Game Worlds. Man, people got some cool mounts, some cool names. Ramble on. Ellen Demare. That's a good name too. Bree is the one music I'm not super hyped on. Bree City music gets on my nerves for some reason. Luckily, this is where everyone plays music, so you can just shut off the in-game music and listen to people. Well, it's still in-game music, but the player-made music. I wonder if anyone's in the pony. Let's drop in. See if anyone's in the pony wants to buy some weed. No, no one hanging out in the pony. No one's hanging out at the fountain. Pretty much everyone's at the front gate. Oh, maybe there's a band playing down here. I doubt it. One, I don't think this is peak time. Although it might be, because I'm in Newfoundland. I'm quite late. Like, I know it's... Oh, this is the fountain. I keep mistaking the other one. Ramble on, Ellen Demire. Cool. Rose. I feel like... Wow, okay. That's one of the cooler armor sets I've seen in a long time. Must inspect this guy. This guy looks awesome. His actual gear looks kind of whatever. It's cool, but... Okay. They're all okay. That's insane. That looks amazing. Wow. That looks really cool too. A little bit weird, but cool. I gotta tell this guy. Caps lock. Let's do a salute. Keyword. If he's even there, he's probably fucking elsewhere. Alt tabbed out. It just occurred to me alt tabbed out would be a hilarious, like, ketamine hole, like a K hole or something. Another word for that. Yeah, man. It was all great, and then all of a sudden I fucking alt tabbed out on the bed, and I was spinning, and I didn't know it was up. We're gonna use that one day, if I don't forget it. No. I am like that. Said horde. Oh, cool. Did he not see my, did he not see my thing? Wow. Of course I wrote it in invisible ink pen. Not joking either. Invisible ink pen. My D&D group for secret messages. Not so secret with the UV light. Well, he just ran away. He didn't even see our message, or he just ignored it. Gladden, Gladden, Gladden. Aren't you Gladden? Sorry. I'd say chances of a band playing down here tonight are slim. I don't even know if they play here, like people play here anymore. It seems like everybody hangs up at the other one. Except for this workbench.
What do you need?
Nobody. Who's up that way? Oh my. Well, I might clue up here soon. Going to do a bunch of boring things. I don't feel like streaming, cleaning up my bags and all that stuff. This seems, I don't know. People do that though, don't they? They just kind of stay on stream all day, regardless of what they're doing. Or if it's entertaining or valuable. I guess oftentimes what they're saying is very valuable. More valuable than what I have to say, because I don't know anything about this game. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna smoke one last little pipe. Full. Where's the button? There she blows. You know what? Let's put it on our taskbar. What's it called? Eagle's Nest. What does Eagle's Nest do? Let's put that on Alt 4. Fuck you. Come on. Alright, Gamwich is going on Alt 4. Right, so we can do this, this. And I can do this. This. Nice. You have no idea how badly I wanted to do this. I cleaned this pipe out today just for smoking pipeweed on Lotro. Well, thanks for tuning in if you tuned in. Oh. I was gonna slash wave you, but you cannot do that without a UI, evidently. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We will see you next time in Middle Earth, or Skyrim VR, or Microsoft Flight Simulator, or fucking whatever I feels like playing, basically. Good night. Click, 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 click.